Marie-Julie Clary was Queen Consort of Spain and the Indies, Naples and Sicily as the spouse of Joseph Bonaparte, who was King of Naples and Sicily from January 1806 to June 1808, and later King of Spain and the Spanish West Indies from the 25th of June 1808 to June 1813. Background: Marie-Julie Clary was born in Marseille, France, the daughter of François Gérard, a wealthy silk manufacturer and merchant of Irish heritage, and his second wife Françoise Rose Somers. Her sister Désirée Clary, 6 years younger, became Queen of Sweden and Norway when her husband, Marshal Bernadotte, was crowned King Charles XIV John of Sweden. Their brother, Nicolas Joseph Clary, was created first Comte Clary and married Anne-Jeanne Royer. Marriage. On 1 August 1794, at Cuges, she married Joseph Bonaparte, elder brother of Napoleon Bonaparte. Queen. In 1806, her spouse was made King of Naples, thereby making her Queen of Naples. In 1808, Joseph was made King of Spain and Julie became Queen of Spain. However, she never lived there, preferring more to Fontaine-Wasse. She was kept informed from Vichy and Plombières about her husband's adulterous relationships. After the fall of Napoleon, after the defeat of Napoleon's army at the Battle of Vittoria on 21 June 1813 and the entry of Allied troops in Paris in 1814, Julie bought the castle of Prangens in Switzerland, near Lake Elie-Écoute-Man. After the Battle of Waterloo and the second downfall of Napoleon, Joseph bought a property in the state of New Jersey near the River Delaware. With the proceeds of the sale of Spanish paintings taken from ransacked Madrid palaces, castles, monasteries and town halls. In 1816, her sister Désirée, who was Crown Princess of Sweden, wished to bring Julie with her upon her return to Sweden. Her husband, however, thought this unwise, as Julie was a member of the Bonaparte family and her presence might be taken as a sign that he sided with the deposed Napoleon. And in the end, this came to nothing. Later life. Julie went with her daughters to Frankfurt, where she stayed for 6 years, separated from her French-American husband. She later settled in Brussels and then in Florence, Italy, at the Serristori Palace. She did not socialize with the French people. She was described as charming, quiet, dignified and peaceful and generally well-liked. During this period, she parted with her sister Désirée, who, as the Queen of Sweden, moved to Sweden. In 1840, Joseph joined Julie in Florence. In spite of his adultery, she referred to Joseph as "my beloved husband." Joseph Bonaparte died on 28 July 1844, aged 76. Julie died 8 months later in Florence, on 7 April 1845, at the age of 73. They were buried side by side at the Basilica of Santa Croce in Florence. 17 years later, in 1862, the self-proclaimed French Emperor Napoleon III brought Joseph Bonaparte's remains back to France and had them inhumed to the right of his younger brother, the Emperor Napoleon I. The remains of Julie are still at the Basilica of Santa Croce in Florence, beside those of her daughter, Charlotte, who died in Lucca, in Italy, on 3 March 1839, aged 37, giving birth to a stillborn child. Children. Joseph and Julie Bonaparte had 3 daughters. Julie Josephine Bonaparte, Zénaide Laetitia Julie Bonaparte, had 12 children. Charlotte Napoleon Bonaparte, married in 1826, Napoleon Louis, eldest son of Louis Bonaparte, King of Holland, and Hortense de Beauharnais, widowed in 1830. Ancestry.